or when I'm on the computer, shit pops up at the bottom of the screen and lets me know my Xbox niggas is on, or they send me messages and stuff, and I can easily just hop into the party straight from there instead of turning on my Xbox.
Ace, I need your links, yo.
Okay. Let me just put it in the chat.
Yeah, so I just copy and paste them into the description.
Okay, now I got you. This man, Abel said, "Yo, you ready for the podcast?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure," but like, you didn't give me no heads up when it was going down. What y'all talking about?
I forgot it was my turn. I just looked up at the chat because I was doing other things. I was editing, doing a whole bunch of stuff, and then I looked in the chat. I'm like, "Oh shit, it's my turn." I was like, "Oh."
Nah, I got you. I just need to know what's going on, what y'all doing. So,
I mean.
Welcome to
We live.
You ain't saying shit. I'm telling you, we live now, though.
Oh, I know. I see. It's all good though. This man Abel tried to set me up for failure, but it's all good though. We gonna get through it.
We do it on this side. Hell yeah.
I got you though, Chase. I got you. I'm putting it in the chat for you right now.
But you're here though, Ace. You're here.
This is true.
All right. We late. It's the first time we've been late past 7:30, and this is the first time this year we've been here after 7:30. You can give us a goddamn break. Shout out to everybody that's in here this week. We do have GMG. This is episode 83. Ricky is going to be a little bit late because he has a different job schedule, so he'll be here as soon as he can. We do have a new guest, first time on the panel, and he about to see how real shit is. Cut him a break in the chat, please. The homie Ace is in the building.
They already giving
good job. Appreciate y'all having me on. Thank you, Abel. Appreciate y'all. I know everything. My name is Ace. So if you guys want to check out my channel, youtube.com/aceofalltrades01. I play a whole bunch of shit on my channel. I don't just play like sports games and nothing like that. Whatever I feel like playing. So be sure to check it out. Appreciate you guys having me on the podcast.
Bro.
Welcome.
All
right.
Welcome.
Hold on, Prophecy, you got a new picture for us? Oh, I ain't even peeped it.
I saw that shit.
We got the homie Abel in the building today. Say what's up, Abel.
Shout out to Team Green. What's up, GMG family? Guys, let's talk games and have fun. Let's do it.
Team Lilac. All right, I do that shit every time. I do it every time. Then, of course, we got the homie with the avatars. Always crazy. UTxProphecy, yo. Explain your avatar this week, though.
Yo, I got this actually from Nick, so shout out to Nick. I seen this last night. Flock sent this to me, and for those of you that don't know the situation that's going on with D-Rose, I personally believe he's innocent until proven guilty by the court of peers. But that don't mean I'm not gonna make fun of the nigga for what's going on, because we live in a society where the lie is much better than the truth, so I'm going with the lie. So as of right now, Bill Cosby over here teaching D-Rose.
Yeah, that's classic. You know what's crazy? Y'all heard about, what's his name, Brad Banks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went to jail for 5 years because somebody said he raped him, and he didn't do it, which is crazy. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy nowadays, like, people coming out saying, this person did this to me and everything, and I get it. Like, I mean, if you can't initially do it at the beginning because, like, you're scared and everything, I understand. I get it to the fullest extent, but, you just gotta realize sometimes people ain't gonna believe you, so. I mean,
for everybody that's asking,
there.
I know some of y'all might not understand what's going on. Basically, one of D-Rose's ex-girlfriends filed a suit and said that him and his friends broke in her house and like raped her or some stupid shit like that, which I just refuse to believe that. But that's what's going on. So he's going through a rape charge. So yeah, that's the reason why Bill Cosby's sitting here teaching him. He should have did.
Oh my God.
This dude has no chill.
No chill, man.
Like I said, I told you, innocent until proven guilty.
Frazier in the building. What up, Frazier?
Hey, Frazier boy. What's up, man? What's up?
Talk about this. Well, Abel, you got them deals you want to start out. We try to save y'all some money every Thursday, though.
Yeah, Chase, you were on it with this.
I was
Shout
ready,
out to
man.
you, bro. We got Yakuza 5 price revealed at $33.99. You can save 15% on it if you pre-order digitally via the PlayStation 3. So, guys, if you're looking to get Yakuza 5 at a cheaper price, do yourself a favor and check that out. Also, we could save 25% on Call of Duty, Fallout 4, Battlefront, and more. Also, this includes FIFA, I see here, and NBA 2K16. So, guys, if you actually go to greenmangaming.com and actually put in a discount code, these links will be down in the description after the podcast, so you guys can check it out for yourselves. You can save, how much is this? 25 to 45% off on your favorite games for this holiday season, and that's huge. This is PC based though. This is not for the console guys. So PC based games, guys, you could save huge here. So check that out. Moving on from there, we have the Xbox One controller at $48 via the Amazon Prime exclusive deal that they got going there. So if you are an Amazon Prime member, you could get the controller for $48, and that's a great price because we know how controllers are $60, like damn near the price of a game. So Xbox One users, controller $48, good deal. Check that out. Also, beyond that, we have the PlayStation TV for $19.99. Now, we all know that this PlayStation TV bundle comes along with a PlayStation 3 controller, and when it first was released, it was originally at the price of $139.99, and now it has been sliced beyond half to $19.99. So you could actually hop on that now and take advantage of that sale. I think you could buy it via the PlayStation Store. I believe that's what it's looking like. So guys, check that out. And again, links will be down in the description below. And also we have the games with gold for Xbox One. We have Dear God for free. Tomb Raider Ultimate. What is it?
Definitive.
Definitive edition.
Definitive edition.
For free, guys.
Yeah, for Xbox for gold,
guys,
right?
Yes, listen, guys. I'm doing a walkthrough on my channel of it, on my second channel of it. Fun game, guys. I highly recommend it. 2013. I think it came out in 2013. My game of the year. So definitely check that out. Also, you got what is this? Battle Station specific. It's free for the Xbox 360. I don't know if you want to get into that. Never touched that game. And also, you have the OG Crysis here for free on Xbox 360. And we all know Crysis is good. I haven't really played it, but I heard good things. So guys, go and check those titles out for games with gold. And that is it, guys. So save yourself some money and enjoy the links down in the description below.
That was clean, though.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I didn't know if you mentioned this, but Mad Max, which is coming out soon for PC and also it's multi-plat. If you guys are looking to purchase it for PC, it's out $20 right now on CD key prices. So definitely check that out. I think that's gonna be a sleeper. A lot of people fell asleep. A lot of people fell asleep on what game was it with Lord of the Rings? I forgot what the game is. Shadow of Mordor. A lot of people fell asleep on that game last year, and I think that this could be another sleeper. So if you want to get a PC, go pick it up. $20, CD key prices.
I mean, I don't know. I can't speak for everybody, but when I first started talking about it, people was looking at me like I was crazy. I felt like I was one of the only people that was actually excited for the game. I mean, matter of fact, I did a video months ago of my best things from E3, and he was one of them. Mad Max was one of them. Like,
I'm telling you, like it's either gonna be really good or it's not gonna be good at all. But
right. It reminds me of Rage. Like, it really, like from the gameplay that I've seen, it reminds me a lot of Rage. And I don't know if y'all ever played Rage, but Rage was definitely fire back in the day.
Nah, I mean it could be a good game though. Like I said though, with that price though, I can't be mad if it's good or not. It's more about the experience. A lot of people always get mad like, oh, we only lasted this amount of time and everything. But did you have fun? And if you had fun, that's all that really matters.
That's the number one thing, yo. People forget about that. They too busy trying to check people's ranks and shit like that on these games, man.
True.
If it's trash, it's trash though.
Right.
Having fun's that's the number one thing at all times, man. People gotta remember that stuff. Cause like I'm looking, and we can actually hop right into this. First topic is because a lot of games that we played were good, but they're good for that time period, right? Just because we go back and play certain games, like I go back and I play some certain games, I'm like, yo, this game is trash, but it was so good at the time, maybe because I was having fun. So with that being said, Gears of War, which I haven't played yet, Prophecy played it, so I'm gonna let him talk about it here in a second. Is it got a 7. Now I don't. At this point, 2015, why are we still rating games by scores from 1 to 10? Number one. Number two, why are we still going to places that we know we don't feel are credible and still like wanting their approval for games. Like if you don't like GameSpot or IGN, then why every time they put up a review on a game you like and they give it a low score, why does that shit bother you? So Gears got a 7.
Right.
All right, a 7 in my opinion, that's not a bad score. But in these times, anything below an 8, people saying the games are trash. So one of the things IGN said was, or GameSpot, was that the game was good, but it's still Gears from 2006, no matter what they do to the graphics. Now I haven't played it, so I don't know, but Prophecy, you want to talk about Gears, and if anybody else that played it, y'all can hop in there as well.
Go ahead, Prof. You can go ahead and get that first.
Take care.
Might as well give it to the best Gears player in here.
Oh, my God.
No. Pop does pretty work, though. Like,
Prof be doing work with that sniper, though.
But, to be honest, the first thing I'm going to say is I don't think that remasters even deserve a score, to be honest. I mean, it should be based off its original score, which was 10. And that's a well-known thing, and it got 10s everywhere. This game, it's not really fair. Like, did the remaster of Tomb Raider do better than the original score of Tomb Raider, or was it exactly the same for PS4 and Xbox One, Xbox 360? Like, to me, it's stupid. If it's the same exact game, then it doesn't deserve it. But what the problem with Gears is, it's not the same game.
No, it's not.
Whoever gave those scores at IGN were fucking retarded. That's the point.
Yeah, number one.
It's really not the same exact game. I have a lot of likes and a lot of dislikes with the game, but the main thing is that it's more of a remake to me than it is a remaster. This game feels more like it's like Gears of War 3 than it is Gears of War 1. It feels like it has Gears of 1 maps and weapons,
but it's Gears of War 3 type of gameplay.
Right, and so, like, you know, the shotgun, even the movement isn't the same. One of the biggest problems that I have with the game is, like, although this is very Gears of War 1-ish, is when you and your player are next to each other and you just get stuck on shit. Like, that was always a big thing in Gears 1, is you just got stuck on every little thing, and you couldn't, like, hop over certain things because it was so terribly, and it's not even lag or anything. It's just, I just feel like that's just one of the biggest flaws in Gears, was that, as well as the shotgun. It's just, come on, like, that's not even a shotgun. That's like a pea shooter. It is.
The accuracy is so off with the shotgun.
It's more of a paintball gun when it's all said and done. But when you playing with your boys, it still gives you that Gears of War feel.
Definitely.
You're still having fun, and you're still going at it just like it used to be. There's really no difference when it comes to the fun factor for that. This game is just more of, Gears of War is a well-known game that actually takes skill. You know, not any scrub can pick it up and actually start doing work with the shotguns or any other weapons. People make fun to say it's just a shotgun game when it's really not. I mean, you seen my video, I'm sniping out the wazoo. So it takes a lot of skill to play this game, or the original Gears. With this game is more about learning how to deal with the tendencies and the problems that's wrong with it. Like, when you're in a shotgun battle, you can never feel 100% confident that you're going to win that battle. And I said this to Abel when we were playing before. I was saying that the battles that I win, I should have lost. And the battles that I lost, I should have won. Because the shotgun bullet spread is so far and so wide. It's not like any other game that I've played, or any other Gears for that matter. I don't know why they did that, because it's not that it's not as powerful. It's just the bullets spread out so far that they don't hit them as they should. They ricochet off of things versus the other ones where it's closed and then dense. So as soon as you run up to somebody, it's over with if you got the skills, as well as wall bouncing and stuff like that. There's one thing like I was telling them before, the ranking system to me is just pointless. I never understood why they brought that feature back. It does absolutely nothing for you. In the other Gears, if you ranked up, you got to show off like your badge or your prestige, but you also got like skins and like there were like battle packs that you can open up for ranking up. In this game, it's just no reason to be there at all. One of the biggest things that I have a problem with as well is, which we shouldn't be dealing with this problem in 2015 with today's game, and it takes 100 years to start a game. I don't understand why it takes so long to start the game. I just don't understand that at all. Like, we were at the loading screen for at least 2 minutes. Like, I recorded on my Elgato, and it was at least we were sitting there waiting for the game to fully start off for 2 to 3 minutes. And this is, like I said, it's 2015. It's like MLB loading time, or like NBA rating for the rec loading time. That's how bad it is for no reason, when it's just a simple 4v4 game. And it's not like there's billions of people playing this game or millions of people playing this game right now. But when it's all said and done, I think this game is definitely worth it. Even with the major issues that it does have, I think it's worth it for the price it is. It's only $40, and you get Gears 1, Gears 2, Gears 3, and Judgment in November when the backwards compatibility launches for everybody.
See, we gotta test that out though.
And that's not, to me, that's not a badass. It's gonna be online.
Yeah, it's gonna be online.
The backwards compatible one.
It's backwards compatible.
Compatibility is gonna be online.
Okay. I don't have a problem with that. One thing I forgot to mention as well is the graphics on it is beautiful. The HD,
smooth.
The maps are very nice, and this is a Gears that we've never got to run at 60 frames. Yeah, so this is a really good game.
So what do you say? You definitely think you should get it then?
Yeah, I mean it's $40.
Yeah, I think it's a must buy, especially if you got a squad to go into and actually play the game with. And I definitely think it's something that you guys should definitely pick up. And if you're looking for that nostalgia effect, definitely pick it up. It's good. The multiplayer itself, there's moments where you may feel like, man, why didn't I get that guy? Like, I feel like the shotgun, I've gotten way more headshots than anything, instead of actually just having them explode. But other than that, and the nerfs they did, because they did nerf a few weapons, they took away one thing in the settings where you used to be able to preset your character. Now what you have to do is you got to go in every time and you got to change your character, whoever you want it to be, instead of it being preset. But other than that stuff, overall it's a pretty good game, and it's good that they didn't charge everybody $60 for it, because it's definitely not worth no damn $60. I think $40 is a great price for it, and I would personally recommend it. Yeah, and I think my bad, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
I think the one other question I think Chase had brought up and was talking about was, why is people getting so mad about the score? First of all, it's a remaster. I don't even know why y'all even worried about a score, to be honest with you.
Right.
Like, let it go. Like, the score. All right, they got the score what they got back when it first came out. Now that's a remaster for the Xbox One. So you know what? So what? It's not the same game in a sense, because they have changed things different. Just like Prof said, it's Gears of War 1 maps, but it's more of Gears 3 gameplay. So okay, so the score gets down a little bit, but are you still gonna buy it? It shouldn't really matter at the end of the day, because most of these dudes that talk all this shit about, man, I'm mad that this score is this score and this guy scored this, but they'll either one, go buy it, or two, they'll still sit there and be like, oh, well, you know what, I'm not going to play this game because of the score. Like, most of these dudes are like, man, fuck what IGN and whoever else scores it for. I think of it like this. At the end of the day, it don't even really matter what the scores is. It's about what you think of the game. If you want to get it, go get it. No matter what I say, Chase, Abel, Prof, none of these niggas, whatever we say, you're really not going to be able to form your own opinion until you actually play it out yourself. You can only listen to what we have to say, but you're the one that can actually truly judge a game.
I also, with that being said, I also do have high expectations for Gears of War 4.
Absolutely.
Because even though this is a remake and it is a game that's been out previously, it's still better than a lot of games that's out currently. It's still coming out. So when it's all said and done, that's just not even favoritism or fanboyism. That's just straight up just the truth. When you playing with your boys and when you out here putting in this work in the game, it actually takes skill, which a lot of people forgot about skill in games. It's not just calling in kill streaks and sitting back and camping and shit. This is actually straight up go at it, let's get it in, fight night type of stuff. And it actually takes skill to this game. I think that's the reason why a lot of people, because I've seen a review where people were giving the multiplayer negative because of this. Well, if you asked, you don't deserve to really give a review of the multiplayer. You should talk about the other things, story mode and stuff like that.
Right. From what I see with it, with definitely overall, when me and Prophecy and my brother were talking about the game, it definitely isn't. I wouldn't call it a remaster. It definitely is a remake of the Gears of War because it's definitely not the OG Gears. It has a kind of a hybrid of what the best Gears of War games were.
You lagging,
Yo, he having some technical difficulties.
I thought that was my shit, bro.
And yeah, that's why I sat there. I'm like,
right.
Okay, eight's moving. I'm like, okay, it's not.
Yeah, it's him. He has to come back.
I gotta click on that, yo. Where'd he go? Oh,
yeah, he left.
His face is classic right there.
Right. Technical difficulties, y'all. It's all good.
While he's coming back, like I just want to say, as far as the reviews, the only time where I'd be like, oh shit, is like if a game get like a 5, and I thought it was like a game that had a potential to be one of the best games of the year, then it's like, all right, well, now I might not get it now. Like, what was a game that like actually listened to the reviews? It was what was that game last year where you got killed, you had to investigate your own death? Murder Soul Suspect.
Murder Soul Suspect,
yeah.
I was gonna get that, and very rarely do I see a review and say, yo, I'm not getting it now. But that was one of them games I was like, you know what? I ain't messing with that right there. And I usually just make my own opinions, like 9 out of 10 times. But that right there, I was like, I'm not messing with that. The game has to get like a pretty low score for me to be like, okay, I'm not getting it. So like I need to see a 4 or 5 from a game I thought was going to be a 9 or 8. Like outside of that, I really don't care. And another example is BG. BG. I mean, I usually he's pretty credible for me as far as like reviews go. Sometimes I don't really agree. Like he said, GTA 4 was the worst game last gen when he was on the podcast one time. I just thought that was a little bit. I thought that was a little bit crazy. But he said he didn't like Until Dawn.
Hey, bro, I'm kind of like. Last gen, I don't know. It's hard to say last gen.
That was a good game. There was some trash.
It was a good game. It was a good ass game.
The difference, I actually hated that game. Like I thought that game was ass compared to the previous.
To the previous, yeah.
Like the story, I didn't give him 2 fucks about Nico Bellic and his cousin. I didn't care nothing about the story. The DLC was better than the actual full.
Hey, the DLC was live, and that's why I'm looking forward to the DLC for GTA 5.
That game was definitely ass, fam.
I think the DLC was better than the 4, though.
Yeah, I can't say the worst. I mean, to say something's the worst, you gotta have played a lot.
But what I'm getting at is he didn't really like Until Dawn, right? So I watched his thoughts. I don't think it was a review. He said he didn't really like it, and and I'm like, damn. So I tweeted him like, yo, how does it stack up with Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls? The only reason I asked him that is because those games are kind of similar in the mechanics. Now, he said he liked Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls, so I was really like, damn, so maybe this is not good. But by that time, I had already had my mind made up that I was getting the game. So most of the people that I'm seeing now are like really enjoying Until Dawn. So BG might have just been one of the people that don't like it. So reviews are always best to listen to, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's usually your own judgment, to be honest with you. Like you can't let no man or woman, whoever you may be, dictate what you want to do. If you got your mindset, you want to get it, cool. Like I understand you respect people that have like the reviews and all that, and that's good. That's a good thing. But at the end of the day, form your own opinion from it. Don't hate about it if you have never played it. That's the one thing I hate in the gaming community. There's a lot of dudes that will say, "Man, I hate this game," but will have never touched it at all. And just do it because other people say it.
You know what? And speaking of that, like people share opinions, like, and it happens so quick. And it shit happens with 2K.
Oh yeah, definitely with 2K. Any basketball game, Madden.
Every year, where it's like I'll see dudes, they'll be like, "Yo, this is the one," or this is, and then like a couple videos circulate showing some bad gameplay. And then I'll start seeing people saying it's trash. And then just within a few weeks, it's like the general consensus of the game is garbage. But it's like a lot of these people probably liked it. But now it's like, and then they start using terms. Like everybody did start saying lag compensation as far as Call of Duty goes a couple years ago. Like nobody was saying that. Then we seen a YouTube video and everybody just started saying that shit. So it's just stuff like that.
They said that. Like they they brought out lag compensation. The developers was talking about that shit, and that's why people started talking about
Oh,
that
okay.
shit.
Yeah.
They talked about it. Like, though there's not dedicated servers, but there is a thing called lag compensation. Like, they brought that shit on themselves. But you know, a lot of people are gullible. There's a good majority of people that are just dumb. And dumb in the sense where they don't know how to form their own opinions on things. They just gravitate towards what the majority of the flock is saying. So if everyone says this game is amazing, then they'll play it and say, oh, this game is amazing. Even if they don't play it, they'll still say this game is amazing because they don't want to be picked on or don't want to be looked on. So a lot of people don't even have their own opinions nowadays when it's all said and done.
Yeah.
So, hey, when you back, what you went to grab something to eat? You good?
Right, he said, man, fuck this. My
said,
connection gonna go down. I'm about to give me something to eat, bro.
Like I said, this is the only white girl I mess with, Little Debbie.
Yo. Is that an oatmeal cream pie, Phil?
Yeah.
Worst snack ever.
What?
That's up there with them Star Crunches. It's just ass, man.
You don't like Little Debbie's? You don't like the oatmeal cream pies or whatever?
I like the
goddamn now, Chase. I'm gonna need you
the donut sticks is fire.
Look, your food opinions don't matter anymore after that statement.
Y'all like oatmeal cream pies?
Yo, that's
Hell yeah!
You're saying one of the worst snacks ever, bro.
So y'all like
brownies? Stop it.
That shit's fire.
You just said Little Debbie's. Little Debbie's was Watchdog. Stop it right now.
No. I said the oatmeal cream pies was. Donut sticks was fire. The regular little two brown little what they call?
Twinkies?
Hater, exposed.
The banana twins is fire, but them oatmeal cream pies taste funny. Them cosmic brownies.
Them oatmeal cream pies, I used to eat those all the time. I stopped.
I'm gonna need you to stop good. For the 25 cents.
Crazy.
Them hoes was $1, fam. You get a whole box for $1. Man.
Right.
I need you to stop it.
Y'all eat them frosted honey buns too, yo?
Hell no.
Hey, but you know what though? One of the best honey bun, like I had this when I was in, I was about to say when I was in jail. When my brother was in jail, and we used to go visit this nigga. They had the honey buns with the chocolate icing on them, and I still ain't seen them hold never again, bro. Like nowhere else. And like in jail, niggas they be making their own shit. Like that's the first time I ever heard of even putting a honey bun in the microwave, bro. Like I didn't even know that was a thing to do. So I started doing that because I was like,
yeah, I got a lot of cousins that do that, a lot of family that do that. They be like, yo, you want a honey bun? I say, nah, I'm about to go put my bitch in the fucking oven. I'm like, what?
I put them in the microwave for 10
strawberry
seconds.
Swiss rolls, bro. Fire.
I like everything but them cream pies, the Star Crunches, and them cosmic brownies, man. I can't rock with
the Star Crunches. Nah, I don't know. My taste buds have changed, but when I was younger, them Star Crunches in the freezer was fire. As soon as you got them out, the hose was fire.
Yo, I can't mess with it, man. I'll hold the L, yo. Oh yeah, strawberry shortcakes, fire.
Yeah, you got that on the strawberry shortcakes.
Make a whole diss video talking about that was life. When I was growing up, when we was kids, my mom like, please put a snack in the lunchbox. Give me one of them hoes. Be happy as hell, singing like Prince, nigga. Back in the day, them hoes were fire.
Hey man, I can't.
They came out with the other ones with the chocolate chip cookies instead of just the oatmeal ones. Oh yeah, fire, fuego.
But I want to get everybody's opinion. I know I didn't have this on the actual list. The next time Ace is going to be a guest, I'm gonna send him I'm gonna send you because I make a little article sheet so you can have it.
Yeah, now I got you, bro. It's all good. Let's go.
But we want to talk a little bit about because I keep seeing people in the comments, well, not right now, but earlier in the show, asking about YouTube gaming and everybody's opinion.
Oh yeah, I got.
So all I'm gonna say is, I think Twitch is still gonna be a better platform for the people that make the content. And I don't need to say a whole lot, but what I will say is the reason is because of the content ID match. The shit is trash. We get claims for simple stuff like music being played in the middle of a mission. For example, Saints Row 2, one of the first missions you play, Kanye's Power song plays. I found out on my walkthroughs I have to reduce the music volume down to 30% because of YouTube's content system. YouTube tried to buy Twitch, and for like a day or so, YouTube's content ID system was in place on Twitch. Everybody had issues. So I think Twitch is a better platform. It's a big platform. Everybody uses it. And I just think people like it better. It would probably be nicer to have it in one place and I have everything be on YouTube. I'm sure that the people that make the videos probably make more ad revenue on YouTube. But I don't like the content system, and we know that system is going to be involved. It's impossible for people not to have those problems. So I'm just going to say that I don't like.
Flawed.
It's very flawed. I mean, I've had times where I think Abel remade a beat, or people have like they sung a song a cappella and got a fucking copyright claim from a audio that supposedly belonged to somebody else. It's just nobody wants those problems. So that's my opinion. If they can get rid of that content system or revamp it so that it works better, then I think it will be better. But I think Twitch is better anyway. Period. So
Yeah. Even Hitbox is better than YouTube Gaming right now. I mean, honestly, I was able to see what they were talking about before they released it out to the public, and I still feel this way. I mean, I might try it just to see my own personal experience from it. But honestly, I feel like when it comes to YouTube Gaming, it's just another way for the richer to get richer and the poorer to get poorer. And now I've tweeted out to a couple of guys and said, like, what's going to happen to the people, who got YouTube channels, but that may not be as big as these big name people like PewDiePie and so on. And they basically said, well, you know what? Like, it's good for the people that are just starting out. Don't worry, your name will be recognized, you'll be out there. But from what I've seen so far, most of the people that are on the list right now streaming or similar go from like millions down to like 500K, 50K, and that's it. You don't really see anybody else that have lower subs than that. So, I mean, I don't know. We have to see. And plus, I think like the whole scheme and what they have, they need to change the way it looks. Like it doesn't look good. It's not fluid. So this is just a way of saying, hey, we're streaming too. You're streaming at Twitch, you come over to us. But they're not really offering anything to anybody else. If you're already streaming on Twitch and you're streaming on Hitbox, there's no real incentive to move over to YouTube Gaming at all.
Well said. Prophecy, what do you think? Because we stream on Twitch after the show a lot of times. Abel streams a lot, so I want to get their opinion. But Prophecy, what you think about YouTube Gaming versus Twitch streaming?
This is a big ass pile of dog shit. One of the biggest things that I seen, because I was along with Ace, happened to see it out before and had people in there that was in there before it came here, and it just the perfect example of a great idea gone ass. Because first of all, just the looking of like the layout just looks disgusting.
Like, horrible. It's worse than the Xbox One's layout.
Yeah, you can't find anything, bro. Like, and then when I did find things, it wasn't suggesting me to new people. Like, I want to see people that. I thought the whole purpose of it was to show new content creators, new people. People
not
that
the old motherfuckers we see all the time.
Stuff like that. I didn't expect to see, people with 500,000 in Minecraft 24/7. That's kind of what I already see on YouTube now. So I think that's asked. Another thing that I seen as well, which I'm not 100% sure what they're going to do, but they did release a statement saying, one of the biggest things people love Hitbox and Twitch is because we can stream music, stuff like that. YouTube's already talking about copyright claims. Like, so if you're streaming all this music and stuff while doing it, you're gonna get hit with copyright straight. So it's gonna be like, really, what am I looking forward to when I could just stay on Twitch and do all of that stuff with no problems? I mean, if you remember, Twitch was in the middle of doing that in the beginning, and then they got so much hate for it that they backed out of it and said, no, we're not gonna do that. So YouTube, I mean, I'm getting copyright strikes from 2K13 videos recently. I was telling Abel this. I looked at my email. I'm getting copyright strikes. I've never even gotten copyright strikes ever before. I got like 5 of them in the last day over some 2K13 Joe Budden music or something like that. Like, really, bro, they out here reaching. They must be bored. So that just seems like it's going to be a problem. Because a lot of people that stream want to fucking, stream music.
Hey, well, you good? Yeah, you get DDoS?
Chase, don't, please, bro. Don't do
Yo,
that.
man, you been
We
having
know
some
who it
struggle.
is. We gonna have to find him. Run up on him.
Yeah, you definitely. Yeah, you know who it is, nigga.
I know.
I got
We
a
don't
lot
have
of
to
enemies. Got a lot of enemies. But Twitch Twitch streaming is just cream of the crop. Like what YouTube Gaming's doing, it makes no fucking sense at all. Like the whole infrastructure itself is made for a tablet experience, for a touch experience. What I see there is just so clusterfucked in the sense of like the organization. It's like they try to make it simplistic, but yet the shit doesn't make no sense, guys. Like I stream often, I stream a lot, and just seeing what YouTube Gaming has to offer, again, number one comes to monetization. Now, I'm not up there yet by no means to get money off of Twitch or anything, but what the creators and content people do for the people, they can't get compensated for it. And I actually went on Twitter to say YouTube Gaming still is not a valid form of streaming yet for the gamers. And the lead designer for YouTube Gaming actually contacted me, and he was like, "Why did you say that?" And I was like, "Yo," I let him know. I was like, "Yo, people can't get compensated for what they're doing now." And basically, I was very respectful, but I almost wanted to write to him, "Do you have eyes?" Because it's clear to see. If you do pros versus cons, a Twitch versus YouTube gaming, the shit's just it's evident. It's like what is there not to like about it? About Twitch in comparison to YouTube gaming. So long way to go. I would say at least a ETA of a year out till they get shit together. Because right now Twitch is up here and the bar is set. YouTube gaming's down here. Like just straight away.
YouTube gaming has a
long way to go.
They have a long way to go.
And they just joined the race just in spite, just to have their foot in the door. They didn't join the race to be like, oh, we're going to be a competitor. They just wanted to do it because the deal went through. So they're just there now, and they're like, oh, well, at least we're here. But now
they're trying to get more people to come over. That's what they're doing.
Now step your fucking game up and give the people what they want. Like the Twitch streamers ain't no go.
All them chicks that got that be showing the titties on Twitch.
Oh yes.
That's another reason they come over to YouTube with that. They be up out of here so fast, you know.
That's fast.
All the young dudes, they want to see the Twitch titties or the live stream. They gonna have to go over to Twitch.
Late night at Twitch.
And then, but the thing is, I want to see breasts. So like, what's holding you back from a porn site? I don't understand. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know how they flourish, but ladies, do you have fun with whatever you do?
It's not even just them though. Like it's dudes too.
All right. There'd be some dudes that be doing some suspect shit up there,
I'm not
too.
talking about that because I don't pay attention to that shit.
I didn't even know that. How you know that? Hold up, bro.
I'm talking about, but you ain't
I'm just saying, bro.
Go back, bro.
I seen dudes in the FIFA community using their girlfriends taking off their clothes and stuff every time they scroll.
Yeah.
So it's dudes out here that's doing the same things.
Doing some pimp shit, making their girls say, "Yo, babe, every time I score, go do this shit."
Yeah, niggas out here trying to get these views.
Right.
Okay. I thought it was me again. I was like, oh lord.
You good?
Okay. I'm just checking. But yeah. YouTube gaming. Yeah, no good for.
We might be on there right now though.
What you mean?
Because we live streaming.
Oh,
take back everything I said if we on the front page. If we ain't, though, fuck YouTube gaming.
Nah, I don't think we're doing that. Because, I mean, you think they do it? Do you think they integrated already with Google Plus and all that?
I think they did. I was on YouTube gaming earlier just to check the site, and I seen like 3 Hard 8 Times videos on there, and I'm like, whoa, like it was like I don't know if it like if it's integrated with your subscriptions or what.
Well, if you ask, I know I did the app on my phone just to take a look at it, and I know it gives you the option to pick the subs that you want to integrate over. So if you do that, then you have the option to actually be able to see, okay, who came out with this video today, and you'll see the subs on there. But other than that, if you didn't select those subs, I don't think you are doing it. Matter of fact, we on there right now.
Somebody just said that.
Yo, it's crazy. I just commented in the chat. I said whoever's above me eat ass, and it happened to be JG the Dawn though. That's hilarious, yo. That's hilarious. It just had like at that very that shit was meant to be, bro. That's crazy.
Well,
Look at that shit.
Oh man, but dead ass though, we really on this shit right now though. I'm looking at it right now.
Well, what I want to say is, to further my statement, because we're on the top page, I just want to give a huge shout out to YouTube Gaming. You guys have been real good out there.
Yeah, man, I don't know what we'd have done without y'all, you know what I'm saying?
For real, that's so true. So true.
I'm glad y'all did that. These YouTubers really be doing that shit. They be like, yo, this game's trash and all that, and then they get on these podcasts or on these videos, and they be like, yo, I want to thank Activision, or I want to thank EA, or I want to thank 2K, and it's like, yo, you just said the shit was trash, though, and look who just arrived.
Yo, my bad.
Fellas. Ricky, yo, what's up, brother?
Yo, what's good, bro?
Wiki!
Ace been holding it down, man.
Brother,
Yo, we on YouTube Gaming right now, bro. Apparently, we on the front.
We're on the front, apparently. JG eating ass, got him.
So what's been going on?
We were just talking about YouTube Gaming, but we'll give it time. I don't like the monopoly. We seen how YouTubers treated gamers. Into 2013, the content system rolled out, and everybody was having problems. Some people had up to 500 of those videos copyrighted.
Oh yeah, especially the big YouTubers.
Yeah, and then when they said to YouTube or to the networks like, hey, could y'all help us? They're like, we're not helping y'all with anything. Y'all can just appeal it. And then we had to go through the process. And every now and again, every couple of days, I look at my emails, and I'll have videos like Prophecy just said from 2013 that got hit with maybe beats that I made that might have had a sample in it or stuff like that. And nobody wants to deal with that. But
that's definitely
moving
true.
on to Prophecy, you wanna hit these rumors? You got any rumors for us?
Yeah, I got two of them.
All right.
Oh, hold on. The first one is Prototype 3. It's reportedly being made for Xbox, PC, and PS4, as well as The Sims might be making its way back to the PS4 and Xbox One. Might be coming back to the consoles.
I mean, that'd be good if they have all the functions, though. Like, instead of taking everything away.
All the functions need to be there.
My thing with The Sims is because I used to be a big Sims fan. I just never understood why we couldn't, throw parties and live in the same neighborhood type of stuff like that.
Online type of shit, right?
Yeah, basically, they should implement something like that. That should be the one thing they should have had it a while ago.
I thought it was the number one thing people wanted, but it just seems like it's not going to work for some reason. But those are my rumors.
Well, you know what? From what Prophecy just said, I think I would hope The Sims did like a multiplayer where we can all. But you know what they tried that with, right? SimCity, and that shit was trash. Like the server, everything was done. Everybody bought the game. The game didn't properly work until a year later. Yeah, but I mean, I would hope if they bring it to consoles, they need to really up the functions and the features. Because on console, like PS3 when I had it, was buns. Like they didn't have all the features. I understand though PC compared, but now I mean they should be able to have a lot of different features. You get to bring from PC over to consoles now. That should be dope, man. And Prototype 3, I'm on it. On that game ASAP.
I'll try. I'll probably try it out.
Prototype 3.
You remember Prototype 1 and 2, the one that you were saying about the controller configuration?
Well, I played 1. 2 on PC is a joke. Like many old games you buy on PC, you have to fix it yourself.
Oh, you mean the controller?
I didn't know there was a third one even coming out.
That's rumored, right?
Yeah, it's rumored to come out, but I mean, we'll see.
To me, I felt like Prototype was like
a mix. Why not?
I felt like Prototype was like a little bit of a mix, though, like of a bunch of different games, but I liked it.
The first one was good.
Yeah, I liked the game.
I never had no problem with Prototype 1. I actually thought the game was fun. The second one, on the other hand, well, I can eat a dick. But the first one was definitely fun.
I played the second one because I'm assuming like the first one, since I like the first one. Oh, the second one's gonna be even amazing. But I mean, I thought the second one was okay. But nah, first one. If they come out with a part 3, I'll probably give it a try. Most likely.
The next gen graphics stuff.
Right.
Next gen though. But moving on. If anybody has heard, we've been talking about what did Charlemagne say? I've heard whispers, you know what I'm saying, about this.
I heard them whispers.
I've heard whispers about this Nintendo NX. Everybody's been speculating as far as the news outlets go for the last couple months about Nintendo actually putting out a new console. before we expected them to. So basically, they've recently filed a patent application for a console that's not going to have an optical disk drive, and this was made public in
I
February.
see that happening too.
Bad move. Bad move.
They're
Bad
probably
move.
gonna sell one separately, bro. Yo,
Oh man, they trying. They
like
trying
think
to
about
get
it. Look at what
everybody
they did with the 3DS, bro. Look at what they did. They sold a brand new 3DS XL without chargers.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
the newest one they
I
came
can,
out with.
I can see them doing this, although I would hope, they do not go that route, because what that means is there's absolutely no backwards compatibility with, the Wii U discs or any
Nope.
disc game if they're trying to really keep up with feature-wise. But gaming-wise, I mean, I go digital anyway with my consoles, but still, to not have an optical drive,
That's no.
yeah.
I mean, you have to install the games regardless, even if you get the disc. I like to keep the disc, especially for my console games. I mean, I game on PC too, but like for my console game, especially if a game I really want, I like to get the physical copy so I can keep it in my collection.
I still got my Last of Us.
Yeah, exactly. But my thing is though, if Nintendo is really going on that route, like they are on some other shit. Like they, first of all, with the handhelds, they had the 3DS, cool. They had the 3DS XL. I get it. More people want to see a bigger screen. That was fine. But then you want to come out with a secondary Wii, not even Wii U, a Wii. Like, why?
They canceled
Why
the
are you
internet
doing
on
that?
that shit. That's some crazy shit. Like about a couple months later, we read an article that they were canceling out the online service for the Wii U. I mean, for the Wii. Meanwhile, they just dropped a small version of it. I'm like, come on. And with this,
Like, that makes no sense. It seems like they don't know what we want. Like, I mean, like
I think they keep it
good
in-house.
games.
Honestly, I think they keep it in-house more than actually looking out to see what the public wants, because that shit don't make any sense to me. I think, honestly, if they go digital, I also read, quote-unquote, supposedly, you need to have a great connection or a good connection to actually get the game. So everything's going to be streamlined, other than the fact that you got to download digital games. So I think there's going to be some bullshit.
I mean, the rumor for the situation that I guess air quotes got debunked was that they were running on like Android
Yes.
Android OS. So I mean, they're gonna be making games like
Which
Angry
ain't bad,
Birds.
though. That ain't bad.
I mean, it's not bad for Android, but not on no goddamn console. Like, I don't want to see
what
Right.
they were saying, what they were you basically saying, because I remember reading that too, and it wasn't necessarily, when we think of Android, I think of my handheld, you think about those kind of games, but what they're saying is, for using an Android type of, an Android OS, it would actually increase, well, how can I say this, like, third parties to jump on and whatever, because I guess the way it's designed, but I hope they don't, I hope it's that reason and not really because they're thinking about giving us some handheld type of shit on that console. I'll be pissed.
They trying to do the
True.
That's what they're doing.
But if they really try to run Nintendo to the ground, like, I mean, I would really hate for Nintendo to do that.
Nintendo has the justification to do so. You know what they say if they shit don't sell? Don't worry, we good for 51 years. We got money in the bank. This is what
they got money. They always gonna have
money.
money, but the money is dwindling if they don't have third-party support and nothing like that, and want to continue to make like 50+ million Mario games. Like, don't get me wrong, some of the Mario
they got
games.
money to like 2087. There was
That's
something
what I'm
crazy.
saying. Like they said they got money for like 50-something years. They can
I believe
keep
it.
going negative and never lose a profit. By the time that I'm dead, they'll still be making money.
Yeah, they gonna be making money, but still, that don't mean that you should cheap out the people that are actually loyal to your
what's the sad
console and
part,
everything
though?
like that.
You know what's the sad part, though? Sony could have been on the same route. What they did wrong, it wasn't even their consoles or games. They just kept making some extra shit and weren't making well, they made money, but they weren't making double the amount back and nothing. And that shit it caught up to them. That's like when you spending too much money on each debit card, store card, and at the very end, you just get caught up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened to them. Like, I don't understand why Sony went that route, but Sony, they have a good track. They got a good timeline with their consoles and games, but they have other outlets, TVs, stupid ass laptops, Walkmans.
Exactly, they have more division, like other than like.
But it actually messed them up.
So we gonna
What's up?
we gonna shit on Nintendo. We don't even.
I'm shitting on.
Right, straight.
No.
I didn't participate. I usually participate. I'm sorry. I gotta announce my L. All right, can I at least explain why?
Explain, Chase.
All right, okay. So somebody came in the chat named Mocha Gamer. I said, "Hey, boo," I thought it was a chick, and then I clicked on it, and it was a dude.
Oh no!
Hey, yo.
I fucked up. I hold the L.
Yo.
No, but 2 L's though, because why would he call himself Mocha?
That's what I'm about to say.
Right.
We got a percentage of that has to be passed off because you got your name as Mocha Gamer. I never seen that from a guy. I thought it was a chick. I was just saying hello. Please.
Before you finish that, because
Ain't no before you finish shit. I need you to go buy a hat that has an L on it, and you're rocking that shit next week. I don't give a damn if it was a dude. You just got catfish, my nigga.
Bruh.
I got
But he did it to himself.
No, I didn't get catfish because it is a dude. Like if you click on it.
But you said, "Hey, boo," first, so you thought it was a woman first. So you,
Tiger type. Yo, that's a Tiger
the
type.
name is Mocha Gaming, fam.
Yeah,
What
fam.
dude uses
we
that?
play Xbox and PSN where dudes have female namer tags.
Yeah, bruh.
They got names like sexy, this and that. XO.
Yeah.
Y'all
Maybe
never had
niggas.
that in your life? Never? Everybody gonna send this bullshit
Nah,
line?
you on
You
that-
all
Bruh.
the catfish.
No, you catch a Tiger L, but that's
Bruh.
fine. He catches it.
No, matter of fact, my new pickup, you know what I'm saying?
My shit came in
My
Gamefly,
cousin
though.
went all the way to the mall, and it was
All
a
right.
dude. This is light.
Mocha? Oh,
This dude had to flex real quick to show
It was
niggas,
crazy,
yo,
'cause I
I
tried
man
to
called
hurt
the dude Mocha a boo, but I'm flexing on y'all niggas. So what's up? Y'all got them for PS4? Nah.
I got my shit
Don't
digital.
I tried to
let
delete
don't
my
let that
comment real
don't
quick.
let that don't let that flex fool you.
Wait, I know.
That was super pause.
No,
I
Super
tried to
Bowl, not
delete
only
the
that,
comment, man.
he trying to show us Until Yawn and in Madden 16. Like,
I'll
nah.
just until yawn though. This game's good. First of
Actually,
all,
it
man.
is.
ain't
I
played this
agree.
yet.
No. I agree it is good so far.
I played with my
So why you
brother.
From what I watched so far,
That's
it
the whole
seems
thing.
pretty
No,
good.
because everybody's video I've been watching, everybody's like, Until Yawn. I'm like, come on, man. Fuck out of here. I've been
It
watching
looks
videos
good.
all day.
It looks good from what I've seen so
Hey,
far.
that nigga Ricky, bro. So you called it Until Yawn because that's
Nah.
what we was calling it?
Yeah,
But then you-
riding the train. I had to
That's
ride
what
the
we
train
talking
for a
about
second.
before you got here.
Exactly.
Nah, I'm riding the train. I'm riding that train right now. Hold on.
That's exactly what.
Train, though.
Yeah,
Nah, but I
good,
got it from
fam.
GameFly with the gear. Yo, actually, talking about the gears real quick. I got it from GameFly, right? But they didn't come with a code, right, fellas, that you can get the other gears later on.
No, I think it way works if it's installed into your system and everything like that. You should be good.
Oh, I'm good then, cause I bet.
You should be good, yeah. Like if it's installed in your hard drive and everything, and then when they release it to everybody to do the backwards compatibility,
I
you
want
should be
and
able
I
to
want
do it.
wait before we continue. Shout out to the True Jordy in the crowd. He just got his plaque for 100,000. Congratulations, man.
Congrats, bro.
Shout out,
You out
bruh.
there.
100K.
Thank you for
Sell
coming.
that
through,
shit on
man. We
eBay.
appreciate that. But congratulations, man. And I know how hard you work for that, so congratulations to you, buddy. Great job.
A lot of work, man.
So let's get back
That's
to this
gonna lie,
Mocha
bro. I'm
situation.
gonna be honest, bro.
Yo, no, man.
That was a big L. And matter of fact, I'm gonna give you another L, but it's like this L's in good fun. But you named the podcast 8/20/15, and my good sir, it's
Alright, somebody already
8/20/15.
said it in the
I
chat.
fixed it.
Somebody said it in the chat, but yeah, he put it there earlier. It's definitely 827, but it's all good.
Oh man, you know what? I take the L though. I ain't gonna damage control. I
You
fucked up.
just did, nigga. You just tried to. You just tried damn.
You try to justify
Nigga,
yourself.
He just tried to
I
justify.
agree.
Half of it has to be given off to me because nah, nigga, ain't no half.
No. I took the L, but I was explaining what happened.
No,
I
but then
ain't
you try to
saying-
show us 2 games and try to change the subject.
Right, he trying to flex. Like, he was like, yeah, I may have called the nigga Mocha Boo, but, you know, check all these games I got.
You didn't cop Gears?
I let my boy borrow my Xbox, yo. He had it for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, that shit ain't even normal. Like, you know what? Like, I mean, my mom whooped my ass if I even lent out my controller when I was young.
I
I be
don't know
lending
my
out.
mom. What you talking about?
I'm talking about when I was
He's
young.
you're a
man.
grown ass man.
I'm saying when I was young.
Let him know, Chase.
That shit made me think about that shit when I was
Grown
young.
ass man that called other grown ass men boo. You ain't
Hey,
no
my
grown-
Xbox been sitting since Sunset. I beat Sunset Overdrive and never turned my Xbox on again. So he said he wanted to borrow. I said, "Fucking come get it," because he wants to borrow it because he wants to see if he wants to purchase an Xbox
He
for
still
himself.
wants to see though, cause it's dry season. I mean, the Gears just came out.
If
how
he
long
can
ago?
get it though, he should get it soon because there's a lot of deals going out with Xbox Ones and everything like that where you can get a bundle deal like
That sound like
Madden
my
and stuff
boy, yo.
like that.
He
He
already
missed
got it.
titles. He missed Rise. He missed Dead Rising. He missed.
So he wants to play all those games, and then he's gonna decide now, like right after all those games, that then he's gonna want to buy.
Nah, that's one of them boys that's his Xbox, man. Chase gonna have to buy it.
You're gonna have to borrow it back.
Yeah.
Oh
Nah,
man.
Nah.
Yo, man,
He
you got
talked
an
to me
Xbox
yesterday.
One? Yeah, can I borrow it? Nah, nigga, it's my Xbox. That's 2 L. That's 3 L's now.
How's that an L?
I'm not giving you that one, the L, but that.
You know what? Now
Yeah,
you get
I won't
one.
give it all now.
I'll give you a baby L for that one.
Nah, that's like.
So wait, he's playing every game since Xbox One release, and then he's gonna
That's
decide.
I didn't say he was
that.
going
See,
to beat
that
every
was
game. I said he was
that
going to
was
play them.
see. That's another thing I want to talk about with these L's. A lot of niggas be reaching for L's, bro.
They
like,
do.
Right.
Out here reaching for L's that don't need to be rushed for.
I can admit it. I exaggerate out the ass with the L's. I can give myself that
definitely
L.
was a reach.
That's
But,
pause L. No, let me stop. Yeah.
Pause L.
Pause L.
Zelda.
I need Chase to come out with a straight out of L's t-shirt.
Yo,
No,
that
we
one,
need to
bro.
I need to have something, and every time somebody get an L, they gotta like change that to their avatar for at least.
That's what I
15
said. I said that
We- we
last time, and Ricky was supposed to come in here 3 times straight with an L. On
He
the
I'm not
was.
taking the L. You know me. I'm not flexing with the L yet.
You want to take the L, or we'll provide
Hey.
it for you. You have no choice.
You know what? But you know what? Your L was
Whoa,
that.
Derrick Rose,
You know
calm
what?
down.
No, your L was like beyond the L though. Mocha. I'm gonna keep that one in mind. So if I take my L, you gotta take it. You gotta take the L. Oh, we
I
both
took
take
the
it.
L. I'll take it again.
I got you. Take it next week as well.
But anybody hear about this Metal Gear Solid situation?
No.
So basically, Metal Gear Solid is going to have the single player, and then the Metal Gear Online, which is going to release a bit later, kind of like what GTA did. So a lot of people had heard that you're going to have to pay to play Metal Gear Online. So I want to just clarify, and then I can get everybody's opinions on this. Basically, when you play the Metal Gear single player, you'll be given currency that you can spend in the story and online. So I guess you can compare that to maybe, say, VC for 2K. But the problem is, if you want to play multiplayer, you have to have currency to spend on the multiplayer to unlock it. A lot of people get games like shooters. They go right to the multiplayer. You can't go right to the multiplayer with Metal Gear because you don't have any currency to spend. Now, you can buy currency to unlock the multiplayer, which in my opinion, I feel like that is bullshit.
That's a good way to fuck
that's
this.
dumb.
That's a
That's
good way
just
to
another-
end the series. To get
Right.
great.
That's a way for them to say, "Oh, let me get in them pockets. We're
Fuck
gonna
it.
go ahead and release the multiplayer late, and then we're gonna make you pay for it afterwards."
If you went right to the if you went right to the multiplayer, if you play single player, you'll have enough points for multiplayer. I think that's right.
Oh, if that's the case, if it's okay, if you play the single player in a campaign, but you know what though, with times, not people our age, but people younger, times are now, a lot of people don't like playing campaign for some reason. I don't get it. So that's why, and they know that, and that's why they're doing that. They're like, oh, these dudes ain't gonna play no campaign. They want the multiplayer.
I agree. By the time you know it, next generation of the kids, you know, as soon as they get older, they're gonna think this shit is actually like some normal shit. Like, you know, oh yeah, that's regular. You know, paying for no, man, that never used to go down.
No,
No, not at all.
This is still new to us, by the way. Like, wow.
Yeah, I like Metal Gear, but what they did right there, though, I'm not feeling that.
So that's a
I don't
fact.
I'm
Is
not
that
feeling
like
that
a
at all.
rumor?
Is that a rumor, Chase, or is this
No,
fact, bro?
no, it's an article explaining how the PvP mode works. But
That's terrible.
again, most, and this is not okay. That's bullshit. You shouldn't do that. But most of the people that play Metal Gear and are interested in Metal Gear were interested mostly because of the story. The multiplayer is good, but I feel like most of the people are going to play the story in this case. But I feel like that is a way, because let us not forget Metal Gear Ground Zeroes.
That's for lit.
That shit was going to be, what, $40? They bumped it down to $30 for next gen and $19.99 for last gen. For like one mission. And people can argue that there was side content, but let's be honest, that was one mission that you can do in 10 minutes if you skip the cutscenes. There's a video on it on YouTube. So they did that, and then they're going to go ahead and have this and trying to get money out of what I would call probably new people that's playing your game. You want to get some money for the online. I think that's bullshit. Online should be a part of the game. Yeah, I don't think it's right. So
Nah, it is fucked up.
I'm reading something, and Konami actually said that it's not. I guess what you were reading, an article from GameSpot. I'm reading something right now where Konami got mad and kind of told them that it's not true. That it's not true. There's certain aspects online that will be behind the paywall, but the initial multiplayer won't be.
All right, thank
Okay.
God.
Maybe for good looking out for that because that shit had me pissed for a
please,
second.
Yeah, I was about to say that's dumb. Like, why would
That
you
threw
do
me
that?
off right there. That threw me off. Still was gonna buy it, but that threw me
Yeah,
off.
word.
But at the same time, though, I wouldn't put it past them to do something like that, or any company nowadays, because you know they're all about getting that
Look
money.
at that shit. Hold on, let me read this up. All right, because I was thinking maybe you know what? Now that reading this or hearing this, maybe they trying to say because you know how I think you get to build or create your own world or map, I guess, for multiplayer.
Oh yes, yeah.
Maybe they'll probably
Build your
charge
own
people
base.
for servers, but then I'm like, I know they're gonna charge people for what cosmetics. They said they charge them for cosmetic like stuff, right? I know they're gonna charge people behind paywall for that. I don't know any other servers. Damn, that's a good way for Konami to screw up this last one. I don't know.
No,
Yeah,
but
from what I read, it says it's not.
This is an update, so it's not. So,
Yeah.
but that was initially the word.
Yeah.
Oh, this said the game got a 10 from GameSpot.
Yeah, bro. This game's getting critical acclaim, bro, all across the
I
board.
ain't surprised. Metal Gear's a classic franchise, yo. I mean, they all. I don't think I've seen that Metal Gear that got below a 9.
But you know what? The thing that's getting me here though is the multiplayer separate. Now, if the multiplayer was there in the full package, I wonder what it would be. I wonder.
That's
I mean,
true.
it probably wouldn't work.
I mean, what did Metal Gear Rising get?
Yeah.
What did Metal Gear Rising get though?
I think
That
how
fucking
much
mechanical shit.
people are talking about Metal Gear Solid, how many people are trying to get it? It's like a ridiculous amount of people trying to get this game. So if it were to come out day one, it would not work.
Right.
That is true. That is
Did
true.
they rate
I'll
Metal
give you
Gear
that.
Solid Rising 10? I hope like not.
No, that's not really. That's
I
a
don't know.
spin-off, and it wasn't really the group that makes the Metal Gear game. Nobody. That's like Call of Duty 3. Like nobody talks about that game. Metal Gear Rising. Next question. Two questions. Number one, everybody's game of the year so far. Number two, everybody's most disappointing game of the year so far.
Batman's
Alright.
disappointing. Metal Gear is gonna be my favorite. No,
You didn't
what?
play it yet.
Oh, I thought you said
Yeah,
the year ain't even end. How you gonna ask me if there's so many games coming out later that I'm actually
I
interested
said so far,
so
fam.
far?
Yeah, he said.
Why you gotta say fam like you ready to start beef? I'm gonna go last. Never mind.
No, go ahead and go first.
I'll go
You
last.
raise your hand. Now you got go ahead, bro.
Nah, I'm eating
Raise your hand when you talk to me.
Why you acting like that? You just got up in here.
I'm acting like a side chick. Hold on, let me see.
You are.
Wow.
I am.
Oh my god.
All right, boys. That's in your
Nah, let me
corners.
stop. Wow. I'm a side chick though. Nah, I put Batman as my most disappointed.
Yo, this conversation's got real suspect. Just want to let y'all know.
My bad. Nah, I would say Batman is my most disappointed, and honestly, I don't even know what. Well, Witcher, like I haven't finished Witcher, but Witcher was like I found it amazing in the beginning, but it's just too fucking long to finish. But I don't really know about my most hype right now. I just know the most disappointing was Batman.
Alright. I'll say honestly, my most game of the year, at least right now, I would actually have to say Rocket League. And it may be an indie developed game. I know only people on PC and PlayStation 4 can be able to play it, but that game is fun as hell to play. Like that's one of the games that I feel like I can pick up on my own and play, or I can pick up on my own with my boys and play. And then most disappointed, unfortunately, I gotta give it to Arkham Knight. Like it's hard for me because the story is great. The story is amazing. It's just it was so unoptimized for like the PC and for all the other consoles. Like I was better off getting it on the PlayStation 4 instead of getting it on the PC. So I would have to say Arkham Knight.
Okay. I'll go ahead and go. Unfortunately, Batman was good, but problems on PC. And not even beyond that, the story was great, but the gameplay was not what I expected, and not because of the Batmobile, which I had fun. There was no real boss fights on the game, and for that to be maybe the last Batman, I was expecting to have some like real good boss battles, and we got zero of those. I mean, you could argue there was the one fight with Arkham Knight and the tanks, but like I'm thinking like Arkham Origins even had like 8 boss battles that you can do. Arkham City's still the best out of the series.
Yeah, definitely.
And that was the only game I was like hyped for so far that I played already. So that was probably my most disappointing. The game was still good though. I didn't play any trash games this year. This is probably gonna be kind of surprising. My favorite game of the year is Ori and the Blind Forest this year. Witcher is probably second. I don't know why a lot of people don't like Witcher. A lot of people do like it, but some people just don't like the game.
Witcher is the shit. It just
people
takes
don't like the length,
long.
but that's their problem.
That shit is amazing. Like,
It's an amazing game. It just takes so long.
Let them explain why they don't, and you're gonna hear most of it's gonna be, oh, it's too long. Like, what? All right.
but they complained about short games.
That's what I'm saying. No, you get what I'm saying. They bitch about that, but I'm gonna keep it real. Like, that shit is so long. I got off of that shit.
People bitched about Grand Theft Auto 5 being long, and I'm like, what?
That game was amazing, though.
That game was fucking great.
It's a classic. That's why.
And then they complained that the order was short. Man.
Exactly.
People don't know what they want in life, man. They act like little kids. And one minute they want to be a fireman, then they want to be a garbage man, and next thing you know,
and the building service and shit, cleaning toilets.
That's all it is.
All right, let me stop. Go back to mute mode. Sorry.
Yeah, hey, well, Rick, you be jumping out the window. Who's next, though?
Prof, you want to go? All right, I'll go. My game of the year so far, revolutionary to me, was H1Z1. Did not expect that.
Who didn't expect that?
Yeah, I love playing it, as you know. Disappointing. Most disappointing for me that I've played. I didn't play Batman, and I have it. Didn't play The Witcher, and I have it. I would actually have to say it's between Gears of War right now and the way it's playing, or Battlefield Hardline.
Damn! I need an explanation. Yeah, I didn't expect that at all.
No,
I need an explanation.
Yo, I'm not proxy, bro. My bad.
But H1Z1, due to the sheer fact that it's going to be the future, it's still an independent game, and what that studio is doing with that game, they're working so hard to bring a good experience to the people, and it's an addicting game to play, and good for the streaming community. So a lot of people that like to stream that game, check that game out, guys. I definitely highly recommend it. A lot of fun times with your boys. And Hardline, I felt like it could have been better. It's a good game. Don't get it twisted. It's a good game, but I just felt like it could have been better in some areas. And Gears of War, as you know, with the shotgun, that's the key. That's the biggest part of Gears of War, and it's off. So I have to mark it for that. And yeah, that's it for me.
I forgot about Hardline.
Yeah, exactly. Hardline. Yeah. You don't.
I can't put Hardline in my top because I think I only played it for like a good 2 months, and that was it.
I told people I wasn't buying that, yo. Prophecy, what you got?
I don't know, actually. I have no fucking clue, to be honest.
You have a worse game?
Actually, the funny thing is actually was going to be Hardline.
I wouldn't be mad at you for saying that, to be honest with you. I would not be mad at you for saying that.
But I look at that more for the multiplayer because I didn't play this campaign because I heard the campaign was actually really good. But compared to Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3, it was just like a game that was thrown at us.
Yes, I agree.
The console Roberts thing died out pretty fast. As far as best game, that's hard to say because there's a lot of good games.
There is.
On one hand, I want to say Bloodborne because I actually really enjoyed that game, even though I didn't get a chance to beat it because it's so goddamn hard.
You ain't beat it?
I couldn't beat it, bro. It was hard as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I did. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. It got to because I was stuck in between like a pip and a hard spot, bro. Like I got 3 bosses.
Yeah, I like that.
It's usually rocking a pip and a hard spot. I like that.
Spot, though.
Like it was 3 spots. I had 3 directions to choose from, and each 3 directions I had to choose from, there's a big ass boss that I had to fight, and I can't beat neither one of them motherfuckers, bro. So I just like, bro, I'm gonna have to chill on this. I could obviously say Rocket League because that's what we've been playing like crazy.
Rocket League is the truth.
That's what the squad's been playing. And you know what's funny? This game just came out, but I actually really like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist game. That's on.
See, I haven't been able to get into it, but I heard good things from it. I heard real good things from it.
Yeah, so there's a lot of games that came out this year, bro. Like I literally was sitting here trying to think, and the only thing I could think of as far as bad was Battlefield Hardline.
Yeah, I ain't see no like trash And you know, even with all these games, people still walk around here talking about ain't no games. Will play like.
No, there's games. There's games.
There's been games
Yeah.
for quite some time now. Dude. You don't want to play shit.
Yeah, it's what you're into. It's like, are you into it? That's what you need to ask yourself.
If you ain't sure, what people should like. I don't know why people don't rent games anymore. Like if you're not sure.
Gamefly that shit.
I mean, some people do.
Gamefly,
A lot of people like, I don't like renting games. It's like, but at least you'll be able to test the game out. Redbox, Gamefly. I mean, yo, you got options, man. It's about sports. It's about
Oh my
games.
God! See, hold on, bro. I'm looking at the conversation. See, that's what we talking about for reaching for pauses, bro. Like that's a super fucking. Y'all niggas reaching, bro.
How?
Jay said you didn't beat it, and I said no, it was too hard.
Oh my god.
You can't mix.
bro.
Y'all need to grow up, bro.
You can't mix to the pause,
I'm not gonna say grow up because if you would have used that in any other context, I probably would have said pause too. But that might have been a reach though. But y'all funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, you reached on that a little bit.
Yeah, that was reaching. So y'all gonna give it to me like Chase ain't say you ain't beat it. Like
Right.
you gonna give me the L.
Right, yeah, like you can't
You set it up.
Yeah, you can't do that, man. You can't do that. Square Enix was talking about physical copies. I know we mentioned this briefly earlier in the show. They said something about let me see if I can find this. Physical copies are more. Where is it at? This generation prefers digital over physical.
I believe it.
You believe?
No,
You believe that, or you think you're forcing
I'm talking. It says this generation, meaning the younger generation of gaming, or all of us as a
I
whole.
think he meant like since PS3 or PS4, Xbox One. I don't think he means the 8. I think he just means like.
I 100% agree.
I completely agree with that. I completely agree with that. More people don't. One, when you think about it, a lot of people are just saying, why do I need to go and buy a physical copy when I could just download it directly to my system, my PC, whatever it may be? Why do I need to go out my way to go do that when I can just download it and sit at the house? And you know, they making it so where if you connect it to your consoles and you buy something on your console or on Steam and you just started downloading it, when you get home, it's already there. You ain't got to worry about grabbing it or whatever. So I definitely agree with that. I definitely do think of people of our generation, not our generation, but younger gaming generation, like things digital instant, because they don't care about collecting.
I belong in this generation now, though, so I agree with it 100% because I do it. And not only that, if you system share on your Xbox or PS4, you can buy one copy and you can get 2 copies of the game for whoever else you're system sharing it with. So you save money by doing that. So why would I not? Why would I unless I can get the game early? That's the only only way that I will go and buy. I'm not waiting them long ass lines no more, fam. When I can play these games at 12.
I don't wait in line.
But you know what? Like there's a point to that because you got the old school guys that like the hard copies and like to.
They like to keep it for the collection.
They like to keep it for the collection too. So I actually seen. I'm always gonna say this. Like I'm a digital head. That's how I roll. I'm with Prophecy on that. But as I see it, are we gonna go away from physical media? I don't think so because the gamers, they do like their hard copies. They like the collections. They really do. They embrace that shit. Look how the pre-orders sell out for all the hard copies and the special pre-order stuff and bonuses and stuff. Like that sells. People love it. So you can't negate that and just be like, I think it's still going to be around, but digital is taking over. It's on the uprise, definitely. And the internet can't even take that. Like the internet today still can't carry the weight of digital yet. So I don't know.
Hop in right off of that point you just made. I think people that play a lot of games, like I feel like I play like a lot of games. If you have a PC, you have more space. These consoles, 500 gigs this gen. While last gen, I'd have been like, yo, that's a lot. 500 gigs for a PS4 and Xbox One is not really that much space. So if you're getting a lot of digital games, I feel like you can use that up pretty quickly, which is why it might be more efficient for some people to actually get the hard copies if they play a certain amount of games. Now, if you don't play a lot of games, you only buy, say, 4 games a year, and their annual franchises like maybe Madden and stuff, then you just delete that game off your hard drive as soon as you get on to the next one. So I feel like it's kind of a toss up. And I keep saying I prefer physical games, but like primarily most of the games I've been